Could the Los Angeles Lakers be on the verge of a monumental acquisition that could reshape their playoff destiny? With the Spurs possibly parting ways with a veteran point guard, the purple and gold might finally land a player who has eluded them for over a decade. Imagine the synergy of LeBron James and a seasoned floor general, steering the ship as they chase one last title run. If you want to keep up with this thrilling development and more, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. The Los Angeles Lakers could finally be on the verge of something huge, a potential acquisition of Chris Paul. After a saga that spanned over a decade, it seems like the stars may finally align for CP3 to don the purple and gold. With the San Antonio Spurs shifting gears following that heartbreaking news about Victor Wembanyama's season-ending injury, the Lakers could find themselves in the perfect position to scoop up Chris Paul if he gets bought out. I mean, can you imagine? The Lakers have been flirting with this idea since that infamous vetoed trade back in 2011. Paul is no longer the superstar he once was, but at 39, he's still an elite floor general. He's averaging 8.0 assists per game, recently passing Jason Kidd for second all-time in assists and steals. Sure, he may not be the all-NBA version of himself, but that's not what the Lakers need right now. They need a player who can control the tempo, set the table, and take some pressure off LeBron, James, and Luka Doncic. That's a role Paul could excel in, especially as the playoffs approach. Think about it. If the Lakers can add a high IQ playmaker like CP3 alongside LeBron and Luka, they could truly elevate their offensive game. The current roster has Jackson, Hayes, and Alex Len as their lob threats. But with Paul orchestrating the pick and roll, it could take the Lakers' attack to another level. I can't help but feel excited at the thought of this trio working together. But there's always that lingering question of durability. Paul has battled injuries throughout his career, and the concern is whether he can handle significant minutes deep into the playoffs. However, if he takes on a limited role with LeBron and Anthony Davis leading the charge, he can maximize his impact without wearing himself down. The Lakers don't need him to be their savior. They just need him to be that final piece that elevates them from good to great. Now, let's pivot to the Spurs. They were hoping to make a playoff push with Wembanyama leading the way, but now that he's out, their best move is to embrace the tank and focus on the future. With De'Aaron Fox already locked in as their long-term point guard, keeping Paul around makes little sense. A buyout would not only benefit Paul, but also allow the Spurs to prioritize their younger talent. This could be a silver lining for them as they gear up for the future. For the Lakers, though, this is a pivotal moment. They've never shied away from chasing big names, and adding Chris Paul could be another step toward forming a super team. The clock is ticking on LeBron's career, and if the Lakers want to give him one more legitimate shot at a title, they need to make bold moves. They're currently in the thick of the Western Conference playoff race, sitting at the 4th seed, but standing pat isn't an option. Imagine a starting lineup featuring Chris Paul, Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Rui Hachimura. That could be deadly in a small ball scenario. And then there's the option of bringing Paul off the bench to give LeBron and Doncic a breather while still maintaining that high level of playmaking. The possibilities are exciting. But here's the thing. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. I see the potential, but I also recognize the risks involved. Every move has its consequences, and while adding Paul could elevate the Lakers' chances, it's crucial to consider how this fits into the bigger picture. The Lakers are making moves that suggest they're all in on one last title push with LeBron, but I want to hear your thoughts. Markieff Morris has some pretty exciting things to say about Austin Reeves, and let me tell you, as a die-hard Lakers fan, I'm all ears. Morris, who's back with the Lakers after a stint away, and was part of that championship team in 2020, has been getting to know the current roster. And one name that keeps popping up in his discussions is Austin Reeves. Now, Reeves is having a breakout season. He's been stepping up as a primary playmaker, and while Luka Doncic's arrival might shift his role a bit, you can't deny that Reeves has been crucial for this team. Morris is already on record saying he sees all-star potential in Reeves, which is huge coming from someone who's been around the league as long as he has. Imagine that. Morris, who's seen it all, believes Reeves has what it takes to be an all-star. He said, "That kid AR, man. Austin Reeves. He's a different guy. He's one of the coldest, and you know what? I can't disagree." What impresses me about Reeves is that he might not be the most physically imposing player out there, but his basketball IQ is off the charts. He's fiercely competitive, and he never seems rattled, regardless of the stakes. That's why LeBron James has taken a liking to him. And now Morris is seeing it too. It's not just hype, it's real. As we look at the Lakers season, it's important to note that Reeves isn't just focused on individual accolades. He's committed to the team's success, and he believes the Lakers are in a great position as we approach the All-Star break. Sure, they had a disappointing game before the break, but Reeves sees this time as an opportunity for everyone to recharge and get ready for the final stretch of the regular season. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The Lakers have made some strategic moves, and Morris's praise of Reeves could be an indicator of the front office's faith in the young guard. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, investing in Reeves as a core piece seems wise, especially with the kind of performances he's been putting up. But on the other hand, will this affect the Lakers' ability to attract big-name free agents down the line? Let's get real. Having a young, talented player like Reeves could be a massive asset. With LeBron aging and the team looking to build for the future, Reeves could become a centerpiece in a post-LeBron world. But as fans, we're always left to wonder, are we doing enough to surround our stars with the right talent? At the end of the day, it all comes down to chemistry. Morris's belief in Reeves might just signal a turning point for this team. The Lakers have had their ups and downs, but if this young guard keeps evolving, who knows what the future holds? It's thrilling to think about, and I can't help but feel a sense of optimism. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Are you as excited about Austin Reeves as Markieff Morris is? Do you believe he has what it takes to reach all-star status? Or do you think we need to look elsewhere for our future stars? If you're passionate about the Lakers and want to stay updated on all the latest news and discussions, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You definitely don't want to miss out on any updates, so make sure to activate that notification bell. Let's keep the conversation going, Lakers Nation.